This is Larry Under Pressure. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to cook delicious, easy, no flip over easy eggs in the My Mini cooker.
I'm showing you how to use the My Mini, and as far as I know, they're only by name available from Walmart, and they're about $12, so it's very inexpensive. It's actually a pot within a pot. As you can see, you can cook in the bottom or you can cook in this pot. I like cooking in this because if you do, you can just take it out when you're through, put the lid and the pot in the dishwasher, and it's done. So what we're gonna cook is we're gonna do an over easy egg with a runny yolk and without having to flip it over. I have a heck of a time flipping them, and I assume that a good many of you do too. This is a real simple, real quick demonstration, and it's one that you'll probably look at and say, well, duh, I knew that. And that's true. But sometimes it just helps to have somebody show you and be able to watch somebody do one of these demonstrations, and it makes things a lot easier. Okay, enough said. I have the My Mini plugged in. You can see the pilot light is on, indicating that it's heating. Like all of the Dash Mini appliances, this one is either on or off. It doesn't have a switch, so when you plug it in, it's on. You unplug it and it's off. As long as the light's on, it's preheating. Once that light goes off, we'll switch over and we'll put the egg in and we'll take it from there. It hasn't been but about 3 or 4 minutes and the light went off, so it's ready to start cooking. So let's take the lid off to begin with, and I'm going to use a butter flavored spray. You can use butter, you can use oil, you can use anything you like. I just find it's easy to use that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the whole egg in, and we're going to let it cook for about a minute until it begins to stiffen up a little bit, and then we'll come back and do our next function. While that's cooking, and it's been cooking for about a minute now, let's take the lid off and we're going to put some coarse ground salt and pepper on there to enhance the flavor a little bit. And then we're going to do something that is my secret to getting this done without flipping it. I'm going to add about a half teaspoon of water on the edge so it can steam this egg. You can see it's boiling now, and that works just really well. Going to cover it up and we'll leave it for about another minute. Very simply, this has been cooking now for about 2.5 minutes. And you can see that the white is hard and the yolk is still runny, which is just the way I like it. And I'm going to put this on a piece of toast for demonstration purposes. You can use toast, you can put it on grits, you can put it on a plate, wherever you want. Another good thing about this removable pot is that it'll come right out and you can just roll it right out of there without having to go to any extremes to get it free. Doesn't that look good? Let's let it cool for just a second and we'll give it a taste. It's been cooling for just a minute. Let's see how it, look at that. Nice runny yolk with a good solid white, exactly like you'd want your over easy egg cooked. Perfectly round with salt and pepper, and it took about 2 minutes. How much could you ask for an easier dish? You could knock out 4 or 5 of these eggs in just a very few minutes and have breakfast for several of you, or dinner, or whatever meal you happen to be fixing. Again, this is done in the My Mini from Walmart, and I'm going to do another one of these using the Dash Mini griddle, and I'll have a link to it in the information below so you can see how that works. Please consider subscribing to my channel down below, or by clicking on the little red box on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Helps me a lot and helps me get out to more people. I've enjoyed this and I hope you have too, and we'll talk to you on the next video.
Thank you for joining us for this session. It's always great to share our ideas with so many viewers. We hope you'll join us for our next video, and until then, happy cooking. Take care.